In the Vedas, the term Rishi denotes an inspired poet of Vedic hymns. Post-Vedic tradition of Hinduism regards the Rishis as seers, sages, or saints, who after intense meditation realize truths and eternal knowledge, which they compose into hymns. Etymology. According to Indian tradition, the word may be derived from two different meanings of the root rsh. Sanskrit grammarians derive this word from the second meaning, to go, to move. V.S. APTE gives this particular meaning and derivation, and Munir Williams also gives the same, with some qualification. Another form of this root means to flow, to move nearby flowing. Munir Williams also quotes Taranatha, who compiled the great dictionary named Rsatijna Samsaraparam. More than a century ago, Munir Williams tentatively suggested a derivation from drs to see. Munir Williams also quotes the Hibernian form Arsana Narak as related to Rishi. In Sanskrit, forms of the root rish become ash in many words. Munir Williams also conjectures that the root drish might have given rise to an obsolete root rish meaning to see. However, the root has a close avestan cognate eresis, an ecstatic. Yet the Indo-European dictionary of Julius Pokorny connects the word to a pi root *h3rs meaning rise, protrude, in the sense of excellent. Modern etymological explanations such as by Manfred Meyerhofer in his Etymological Dictionary leave the case open, and do not prefer a connection to rs, pour, flow, rather one with German raisin, to be ecstatic, be in a different state of mind. Some of the earliest lists of Rishi are found in Jaiminiya Brahmana verse 2.218 and Brihadaranyaka Upanishad verse 2.2.6. Seer of the Vedas. In the Vedas, the word denotes an inspired poet of Vedic hymns. In particular, C refers to the authors of the hymns of the Rig Veda. Post-Vedic tradition regards the Rishis as sages or saints, constituting a peculiar class of divine human beings in the early mythical system, as distinct from asuras, devas and mortal men. Swami Vivekananda described Rishi as mantradrashtas, or the seers of thought. He told, the truth came to the Rishis of India, the mantradrashtas, the seers of thought, and will come to all Rishis in the future. Not to talkers, not to book swallowers, not to scholars, not to philologists, but to seers of thought. The main Rishis are recorded in the Brahmanas and the Rig Veda. Anukramanis include Gritsamada, Vishvamitra, Vamadeva, Atri, Bharadvaja, Vashista, Angarace, Kamva. 7 Rishis are often mentioned in the Brahmanas and later works as typical representatives of the prehistoric or mythical period, in Shatapatha, Brahmana 14.5.2.6. Their names are Udalaka Aruni, Bharadvaja, Vishvamitra, Jamadani, Vashista, Kashyapa, and Atri. Daksha, Bhrigu and Narada were also added to the Saptarshis Risis in Ashvalayana Shrauta Sutra, where these 10 principles were created by the first Manu for producing everyone else. The notable female Rishikas who contributed to the composition of the Vedic scriptures are: the Rig Veda mentions Romasha, Lopamudra, Apala, Kadru, Visvavara, Gosha, Juhu, Vigambrini, Paulomi, Yami, Indrani, Savitri, and Devayani. The Sama Veda adds Noda, Akrishtabhasha, Sikatana Vaveri and Gaupayana. In Mahabharata 12, on the other hand, there is the post-Vedic list of Marasai, Atri, Angarace, Palaha, Kratu, Palastya and Vashista. The Mahabharata list explicitly refers to the Saptarshis of the first Manvantara and not to those of the present Manvantara. Each Manvantara had a unique set of Saptarshi. In Haravamsha 417 ff, the names of the Rishis of each Manvantara are enumerated. In addition to the Saptarshi, there are other classifications of sages. In descending order of precedence, they are Brahmarshi, Maharshi, Rajarshi, Devasi, Paramsi, Shrutasi and Kandasi are added in Manumriti IV 94 and She 236 and in 2 dramas of Kalidasar. The Chatur Varga Chintamani of Hemadri puts Rishi at the 7th place in the eightfold division of Brahmanas. Amarakosha mentions 7 types of risis: Shrutashi, Kandashi, Paramashi, Maharshi, Rajarshi, Brahmashi and Devashi. Amarakosha strictly distinguishes Rishi from other types of sages, such as Sannyasi, Bhiksu, Parivradakar, Tapasva, Muni, Brahmachari, Yatta, etc. Rishi in Indonesia and Thai temples. Most medieval-era Hindu temples of Java, Indonesia show Rishi Agastya statues or reliefs, usually guarding the southern side of Shaiva temples. Some examples include of Kandi Sambasari in the Prambanan temple near Yogyakarta. Rishi Agastya is known as Phra Reusiakot in Thailand. Other uses: Rishi is also a male given name, and less commonly a Brahmin last name. In Carnatic music, Rishi is the 7th chakra of Melakata Ragas. The names of chakras are based on the numbers associated with each name. In this case, there are 7 Rishisa and hence the 7th chakras, Rishi. The descendant families of these Rishisa refer to their ancestral lineage through their family, Gotra. This is a common practice among the Brahmin sects of the current Hindu society.